Zoey and Blaine begin a secret affair, and at Zoey's request, Blaine sets the rules for their clandestine relationship while ensuring it remains hidden from others. Will Zoey be able to keep up with Blaine's demands? Will they fall in love again due to this arrangement? Will Zoey's mother accept Blaine? Will Zoey be able to save Max now?
Courtney looked suspiciously at her best friend Zoey, who was blushing.
Come on, tell me. Who's the guy you're dating?
Courtney, I'm serious. There's no guy, and I'm not waiting for anyone to call me.
But as Zoey said this, she looked at her phone again.
Fine, don't tell me.
It was raining when Zoey left for home later. She was drenched when she saw Blaine across the street, standing under a black umbrella. Zoey's heart lifted at the sight. She was ready to cross the street to greet him, but suddenly a beautiful woman dashed, embracing him tightly.
What? Who's she?
Zoey was shocked to see Blaine warmly embrace the other woman. Her heart sank as they exchanged smiles and whispers. When their eyes met, Zoey felt her heart split in two.
That's Madison.
Zoey recognized Madison, Blaine's ex-girlfriend from college.
When did this happen?
Blaine, usually reserved, smiled broadly at Madison, enjoying her company. Zoey, heavy-hearted, hesitated to walk past Blaine and Madison to reach her car in the nearby parking garage.
Just walk past them, Zoey. Get in your car and drive off.
Zoey hurried across the street, passing Blaine and Madison without pause. She felt a pang of pain, but kept moving. Blaine noticed her as she moved past them in the rain.
Blaine, what are you staring at?
Madison glanced back and noticed Zoey rushing into the parking garage.
Are you two still together?
No.
Later that night, Zoey left Max's new hospital, heading home, when she received a text from Blaine.
Come to the hospital in 10 minutes.
Zoey took a deep breath and deleted the message, unwilling to continue their affair. She left the hospital in her car, and as she headed home, another text appeared on her phone.
It's fine if you don't want to come, but our agreement and your credit card will be suspended.
Zoey sensed Blaine toying with her emotions. Reminding herself it was for Max's sake, she reluctantly drove to St. Mary's Hospital. Blaine spotted Zoey outside his office and walked out. As he approached, she held out her hand without any politeness.
What?
Money. You owe me money for the gas to get here.
You're something else.
Yes, I'm just a commoner, aren't I? How can someone like me compare to high society ladies, right?
Zoey blurted it out, but as soon as she did, she regretted her jealous tone. Ignoring her, Blaine checked her forehead, concerned if she had caught a cold, but she seemed fine.
Let's go. I'll walk you out.
Blaine wanted to bid her farewell because he was leaving Phoenix the next day for a while.
Blaine, it's okay. I don't need you to escort me out. You can forget about the gas money.
Blaine silently wrapped his trench coat around Zoey, who remained upset about seeing him with Madison. When Zoey caught Blaine's gaze, she realized that while he could give many things to other women, there was one thing he was destined only to offer Zoey: his heart.
You don't have to do this, you know.
Ignoring her, Blaine pulled the reluctant Zoey out of the hospital and into the parking lot.
Did you see me this afternoon?
Yes.
Did you see her too, Madison?
I'm not blind, and she's not invisible either.
Jealous?
Jealous? Why would I be? Wasn't the first rule of being a mistress that it's none of my business who else you sleep with?
Hearing this, Blaine's smile vanished. He angrily hit the roof of her car and drove away on his own.
What's wrong with him?
Zoey got in her car, worried about upsetting him again. She'd wanted to ask more about his relationship with Madison, but hesitated. Upon returning home, she was surprised to find Ziva awake, watching the news on TV with a serious expression.
Today, a devastating magnitude 8.1 earthquake hit Mexico City, resulting in numerous casualties, including 25,000 confirmed deaths. Officials estimate the potential loss of up to 70,000 lives, with injuries likely exceeding 200,000. Over 30,000 people are reported missing, and rescue operations are complicated by powerful aftershocks, with more expected soon.
Zoe frowned at the news and turned to Ziva when the commercials began.
Ziva, it's already quite late. You should head to bed.
Sis, Dr. Dexter will be heading to the front lines in Mexico City to provide medical support tomorrow.
What?
Yeah, St. Mary's has a sister hospital in Mexico City and they urgently need help. Dr. Dexter volunteered for brain surgeries and head trauma cases. He'll leave at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Zoe's body went numb as she stared at the images of ruins and bloody scenes on the television. However, she quickly snapped back to her senses.
Going to Mexico City to save lives is a noble endeavor. Dr. Dexter is doing the right thing. He'll be fine. Now, go and get some sleep.
Noble? You have no idea how dangerous it is there. Aftershocks happen frequently. There's a report of a medical team killed in a collapsing building during one. And it may not matter to you because you don't love the man going there, but it matters to me.
Zoe's heart sank at Ziva's words. Avoiding further reports, she fled to her room, struggling to sleep. When Ziva left for the airport in the morning, Zoe followed her. At the terminal near Blaine's gate, she stood behind a pillar, observing Blaine bidding farewell to his friends.
Blaine, I don't want you to go to such a dangerous place.
I will be fine.
Zoe watched as Sophia embraced Blaine. He reluctantly pulled away from her and scanned the terminal indifferently.
Dr. Dexter, take care. I got you some candies for your journey.
I don't eat candy.
Blaine, scanning the terminal, slung his backpack over his shoulder, heading to security as other passengers boarded, seamlessly blending into the crowd.
I couldn't even say goodbye to him.
Leaning against the pillar, Zoe watched her sister and Sophia leave, feeling overwhelmed with guilt and shame due to her affair with Blaine.
Final boarding for American Airlines Flight 3105. Service from Phoenix to Mexico City is underway.
Upon hearing the final boarding call, Zoe turned to leave. Suddenly, a large, cold hand grasped her face, and she felt warm, forceful lips press against hers in a possessive kiss. She didn't need to see who it was.
Blaine.
Blaine wrapped his arms around Zoe, deepening their passionate kiss. Overwhelmed and breathless, Zoe felt him finally pull away when he noticed she needed air.
Blaine, stop it. Everyone's watching us.
Embarrassed, Zoe waited for Blaine to respond, but he just pulled her in for another kiss. Passers-by watched them, smiling enviously.
Blaine, you're shameless. Do you?
Zoe, I've got less than 2 minutes before boarding. Say something important.
I bought you candy, but I didn't know you stopped eating.
Before Zoe could finish, Blaine took the candy bag from her hand.
I haven't. I still love candies, but I don't accept gifts from other women. I'll only take it from you.
Blaine's words sent Zoe's heart racing, and she couldn't meet his gaze. Blaine watched her mischievously before glancing at the screen. There was only 1 minute left.
How long will you be gone?
I'm not sure. It could be a couple of weeks, a month, or maybe even longer.
A hint of loneliness flickered in her watery eyes.
Zoe, seeing you like this, I might believe that you'll miss me.
Zoe rapidly blinked her eyes. Blaine gently lifted her chin, looking directly into her eyes.
Don't worry, I'll be back as soon as I can.
After saying that, he pulled her into an embrace and bent his head closer to hers.
Kiss me, Zoe.
Zoe looked intently at Blaine. Will Blaine's dangerous mission in Mexico City bring him back safely? Or will Zoe's last kiss with him become a heartbreaking farewell? How will Zoe's relationship with Blaine impact her sister Ziva if she finds out about Zoe's affair with Blaine? What unexpected twists and turns await Zoe and Blaine's relationship? And will they ever find a way to be together?
Hey, I'm Zoe. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of Rekindled Heartache.